Life seemed to be going almost perfectly for Sarah. Everything was lining up for her. Sarah and Paul had just purchased their first home together in the Netherlands in November 2016. They both had jobs they loved and they were able to spend more time together. Sarah and Paul have a truly loving relationship, stronger than ever, and were trying to start a family. They were preparing to celebrate their first Christmas in their new home with their friends and family and felt so blessed that all their dreams were coming true. If you know Sarah, you know she's a private person. Her bravery and courage for sharing her story with us is just one reason why we love her and her strength so much. Sarah has touched the lives of so many all over the world and is a dedicated scholar and doctor and truly gifted in so many ways. To all our friends, family, colleagues, patients, and all those whom Sarah has crossed paths with in the past or will cross in the future, it's time I share some unfortunate news with you all. Sarah has been diagnosed with late-stage cervical cancer. We hope the more people who know Sarah's story will create more good vibes, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy going her way, and she could really use that right now. Sarah once said, as you start sharing and reaching out, the right people have a way of coming into your life. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, because it means you care, and for that, Sarah is grateful. Here's a bit of her story. Just before Christmas 2016, less than 3 short months ago, Sarah received a call from her gynecologist that she had an abnormal pap result. She was to return after the holidays for more procedures. Sarah was told the best case scenario that the cells would revert to normal on their own, and worst case scenario would be a hysterectomy. Sarah and Paul were devastated as they were trying to plan their future and hoping to start a family. January and February were full with doctor's appointments and scans, including a colposcopy, MRI, examination under anesthesia with biopsy, and PET CT scan. With each test, Sarah and Paul received worse and worse news. The young couple spent their Valentine's Day meeting with a surgeon, and due to the size of her tumor and its proximity to her bowels, they informed them that they were unable to operate. The former worst-case scenario now was worse than they had ever imagined. The doctors were shocked how Sarah's tumor had grown so rapidly, and she had had regular pap smears several times per year. Sarah's team of doctors at one of the largest academic hospitals in the Netherlands had only seen one other case like this in the past 2 years. As an accomplished scholar and a healthcare practitioner herself, Sarah searched the web and reached out to every alternative and integrative medical doctor she knew of, and the advice was all the same. Order a chemosensitivity test before starting chemotherapy. During the short waiting period for her chemosensitivity test results, Sarah continued her search far and wide for the next step for her best treatment options. Sarah has been traveling to Germany twice a week for local hyperthermia and IV anti-cancer infusions. Fortunately, Sarah's case has been carefully reviewed and accepted for care by a world-renowned specialist in cancer treatments. To complete her journey, she must now come up with the funds to sponsor all her therapies. If you could find it in your heart, whatever you can afford to donate is gratefully appreciated. If you're willing to help our fundraising efforts, please share Sarah's story now. We will only be fundraising for 10 short days because she must attend her treatments sooner than later. Sarah will be sharing information and updating her progress on her website, www.sponsorsarahbelle.com. You can help sponsor Sarah on her GoFundMe page entitled Family Planning Turned Cancer Fight. Donations go directly to Sarah and will help cover medical expenses, travel costs, time off work, and recovery expenses associated with her upcoming fight. Thank you again for your support. Sarah and Paul are asking for guidance, support, and courage to follow the path less traveled.